All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Songs of Silence dev stream. I hope you're doing all right. Glad to be back. Before I start doing anything or speaking about anything, can you please let me know if the chat is in the chat, if the sound is okay, if you can hear me correctly, if you can hear the background music, but it's not too loud. That would help, and then we'll get on with it. So yeah, I'm still waiting for things to load. I think it's loading all right on Twitch, but until I don't see anything in the chat, it's hard to say. I'm opening Twitch on the computer. You are okay. I see Kushni. Why can I not see the chats there? This is strange. Normally I'm able to see the chat in the area. Hello Kushni, hello Dreidels. Where, oh, what is happening? Why is the chat not activating? Oh well, worst case I put the chat on my PC on the side, and I also need to go to YouTube, but that's weird because normally I should be able. So give me a second, some technical difficulties as usual with the start of the chat, but it should take a second to be fixed. Just going there. I have YouTube open here. I will open Twitch there. No, I want to see the chat, not full screen. Where's the chat? Theater mode. No. Where's the chat? Okay, live chat. Can you, okay, so sound wise, Neil on YouTube, should I turn up the volume of my voice or should I turn up the volume of the game in the background? Let me know which I should tinker with. Hey, Risa King. Okay, I have the chat open on the sides on my PC, but let me know if the sound is okay. The game is fine for now. Okay, well, if that's fine. Anyways, if there's any issues, I think we're good right now. If there's any other issues, let me know. I'm recording. Yeah, okay, good. Then let's officially start. So, welcome to you can't hear the music at all. Okay, maybe I will turn up the music, but more important than the music is my voice. Can you hear my voice okay? Okay, I turned up the music a little. Maybe it's too much. Yeah. Okay, how about now? You turn everything up. Turn up for what? Okay, I turned things up a little. Oh, and the mic. Okay. How about now the mic? I think it might be a little loud. But yeah. Now, okay, now you can hear music. Good. Okay, Racer King says it's good. Then I stopped touching anything. Let me know still if there's anything. All right, so let us start the stream. So today is a special, still quiet. Okay, let me just blast then. Okay, voice is increased and music as well. There. If it's too much, let me know. Don't forget to turn up your volume on your side, but I think it should be fine now. Good. So special stream today. As you know, it's the 1-year anniversary of Songs of Silence. So welcome everyone. First of all, if you're new to the stream or the game, my name is Quentin. I am the project manager of Songs of Silence. So namely, I make sure that we do things that is meaningful for players, that makes the game better, and I coordinate the game designer, devs, artists, tech artists, and everyone that's needed to basically make a video game, and that is a lot of people. we often underestimate the amount of people that it takes to make a video game. It's a lot of very smart people. So yeah, 1 year anniversary, and there's several things. There's things that are now in the game, things that are outside the game, and also things for the future that I want to talk about, and also some stuff that we haven't said yet, some announcements. So yeah, tune in for that. Stay here, and yeah, let's have fun. So first of all, let's start with update 1.4. So as I said, it's the 1 year anniversary. We released on early access. Ooh, I can go back in time here on Steam. No, that's 1.0 update. So we release on, there you go, June 4, 2024. So that is basically the first June 4. Yeah, I'm not mistaken. When we released for the first time in early access. Oh wait, no, I'm July. Sorry. I was wondering why I'm not. There you go. There we go. Songs of Silence early access out now. So that was the very first Steam news about the release of the game. And yeah, since then, a lot of things have happened, a lot of updates. If I scroll up, much stuff. And yeah, we're very happy to have also along the way grown the community. Many people have joined us and have just stuck with us. So thank you for that. And so 1 year anniversary, and we released several things today to celebrate. First of all, an update, like I said, update 1.4. And what is an update 1.4? So some of you mentioned that the update wasn't as big as others. There's a reason for that, but there's going to be a lot more things coming soon, and there's still some very important things in that update that we want to show and go over with you. So in terms of improvements to the game, we have one core feature, which is the army effects panel. Now we'll get in the game and I'll show exactly what it is, but it really is something that we feel was missing, and that is, I think, is going to be a game changer moving forwards, because the game, obviously, you have different heroes, you have different units, they all have strengths and weaknesses. Yes, the vets, of course, the vets. I apologize for forgetting. There's too many people in our community. But yeah, so a lot of units and heroes, they all have different perks, effects, strengths, weaknesses, and it's sometimes a little hard to understand which hero or which unit is buffing other units in your army and basically creating synergies. So that's something that we've been working on for quite some time. It has a lot of complexity to it, code-wise and also visually, to put in nice manners. So we're really happy that this is now in the game. And when we'll play, I will go over this in detail and show exactly how it works. But yeah, good stuff. Then we have, well, 2 new hero frames. So these are anniversary gifts. We wanted to, there's this German tradition where you have to bring your own cake to your birthday. So we're a German-based company, kind of the same thing, where we're bringing in something to our players, to our community, free. And that is some 2 hero frames. Now, why 2? Because there's basically 2 messages we wanted to convey for our 1 year anniversary. So this is the first frame, what we call the Champions frame, and we wanted to give it like a Olympic style, and of course one thing that symbolizes the Olympics is the olive branches, and it symbolizes also peace and the coming together. So we thought it was really a nice thing to put in the game, and it's a hero frame, so you put it, it will be visible in campaign and skirmish around your hero on the icons. Where's the other screenshot? Next. Yeah, on the hero icon at the bottom, at the turn wheel. And yeah, you go and select it in the settings among the different frames. So yeah, that one is up for grabs. It's free. You just go Steam and grab it. And then we have the second frame, which is the Crafter's frame. So this one, the theme behind it is to convey the idea that we've been and will continue to improve the game as long as we can, that we're dedicated to this. So that's why it's a chisel and a hammer. So it's obviously also carries the meaning of things that improve slowly over time and that we have to craft very, very carefully. So yeah, we hope you like these two frames. Again, they're free on Steam. Just go to the main Songs of Silence main page. They're at the bottom right here, and grab them. They will be free for a limited time, about a month. And yeah, why frames are different DLCs? Because so the frames you can obtain them via different means. We'll be putting some directly in game that you obtain via, for example, completing scenarios. These ones we give for free, and the others were part of a supporter pack. So, which is a common thing in indie games where you can buy the game and give like a tip on top. And of course, we don't. If somebody gives us a tip, we don't want to basically give nothing in return. So that's why we put in these frames, and we will continue on adding more frames over time. So you'll have basically a bunch of cosmetics. It's very easy for us to produce, where we have a pipeline now and our artists are used to it. So yeah, look forward to having more of that in the future. So back to the Songs of Silence page and the updates. Then in terms of the game, we have also a lot of fixes, especially some fixes on really core issues that we've had since almost early access. One of them is that range units were said to be missing their targets often. It's a complicated problem, but basically we revamped the physics of the projectiles and how the calculation, because it's a real-time calculation, is done to check if there's a hit or a miss. So there's that. Also, devastating charge, line breaker, and charge attacks. The behavior and the tooltips were not matching, and so we basically had to revamp that completely. Also the Loka, and then some minor text translations, and rebalance the difficulty of Chapter 4, which still had a difficulty spike. So we tried to even that out. To make the campaign, especially that chapter, more enjoyable. All right, so that is it for update 1.4. Like I said, there will be another one following in about a week's time if everything goes well. And this one will have improvements to the skirmish world generation. Sorry if I sound a little bit stuffy, allergy season here in Munich. Improvements to the world generation for skirmish, because we had a lot of people mentioning that the distributions of neutral armies or adventure locations or ruins or whatever, they were unfair or not evenly balanced between players, and we basically redid that. Also Crusade, the Crusade slots that are available in skirmish, we will be rehauling that, because when you had basically too many Crusade players, the maps became unplayable. So yeah, we implemented some stuff to make it playable and limit Crusade players. There's that, and of course there's a scenario in the pipeline. So next update will have more specific improvements to the game and a scenario, and that should come in about a week's time. All right, so that was it for update 1.4 and the year 1 anniversary frame. So now it's time to talk a little bit about the next steps for the game and what's going to come. First is we will be putting out, you might have remembered during the winter holidays, we put out a very long survey. Well, very long, that depends on how much details you gave in your answer. We put out a, let's say, exhaustive survey about the game, what parts you enjoyed, what parts you thought would need improvements, etc., etc. And we've used that survey to build our roadmap up until now. Well, we're going to put out this survey again, first of all, to assess the progress that's been done, and hopefully it goes in the right direction. It goes stonks upwards and not downwards. Second is also to ask some new questions, for example, about scenarios, if it's something that you like, that you think adds value to the game, that makes you come back to the game, etc., etc. And third, and this is where we have an announcement to make, we are going to be officially preparing not one, but likely two DLCs at least, campaign DLCs. So basically what happened internally is we greenlit the funding for these future DLCs, and we will be working on this in the future. So don't expect a release anytime soon. We gotta start. It's basically trying to come up with another game within the game. So we're gonna have the usual concept, pre-production, production phase that every video game has at a lesser scale, because we're not starting from scratch, obviously, but we do want to make this DLC really good, that it builds upon the learnings of everything we've learned up until now. And this is why we want to then put out the survey, is to ask if there's anything that you would find meaningful in terms of, for example, gameplay mechanic, narration, art, whatever. Not saying that we will necessarily do it, but we think that we will internally like have a common team meeting and think about it. But we also think that there's great ideas in the community, and that's, yeah, it would be cool to add this. And the sooner we take that into account, the more likelihood it has to making the cut in the game. So yeah, long story short, we will be starting to work on at least 2 DLCs moving forward for the game. We have some ideas. We won't share anything now. I see the chat getting excited about hunts. Very much of an inside joke if you're new to Songs of Silence and the community. But yeah, so stay tuned and wait for it. The survey should go out next week if we're lucky, if I have time, but latest the week after. We will be spending mostly the month of January planning the DLC, and also our capacity, what we want to do internally, etc. So yeah, then hopefully we can share something, I don't know, some first concepts by maybe mid-end summer. Yeah, that seems likely, but let's see when we get there, you know. Good. That was it for the updates. So now I will transition simply into the game and start a multiplayer match. I have already, I believe, some candidates. I have to check in the Discord channel. I know there was Hitoshi that wanted to join. So let me make sure that I put the code. Okay, I will switch now to Songs of Silence and to the full screen mode. Yeah, borderless window. There we go. Oh, borderless window. And do I have the limit cursor to screen? No, no, it's this audio, because I want to disable audio. Yeah, there we go. That's the right setting. Okay, good. So I will start a multiplayer match. We'll only do 2 or 3 people max, because I have to close, unfortunately, the stream around 9:30. And yeah, skirmish, host game, and this time I have my fates fixed, because in the previous stream I always had an issue with my fates, but this time it's there. So we're going to put favorable wins. That's a good one. We're going to put 4-minute turns, because 2 minutes last time was a little too little. And oh wait, no. Do I put favorable wins or favorable winds or domain of the peaceful? I would rather put domain of domain of the peaceful, or less aggressive AI opponents, weaker neutrals. No, not necessarily. Yeah. No, I will put well maintained, so we don't have the problem of ruins, which is still a problem until the next update. So, and then clear sight. Yeah, I want to put clear sight just for the sake of being able to see what other people do, and also go around the map and show different stuff. But then again, maybe chat doesn't want to. 4 minutes, well maintained. Yeah, and Mistworld. Yeah, I agree that favorable wins usually makes the game unplayable. There's issues sometimes with the animations. Okay, so then this is good. Apply. I said a small map, and we're gonna go for no teams, and we're going to go for the light side. I think I will make it a private match, and I will share the code in a second. Open. All right, and I will share the code in the Discord, our usual Discord channels. So whoever joins. And otherwise, I will put some AI, but I'm pretty sure. There we okay. Kushni is there, and there we go. Perfect. Oh, and they have player frames. I forgot to put mine. Okay. I will go back and recreate the room. It's a shame if I don't put a player frame. I want to show it. So, yeah, sorry. You know you're gonna hate me for that. There, I'll put the champions. Skirmish, host game, continue, private, light side, small, and it's EEZ86. Sorry for the, okay, good. We have Kushni, you're back, and we're just waiting for a Hadalus. There we go. Cool. We have 2 champions frame, and this is the celestial frame. Cool. Good stuff. Then let's pick our faction. I usually always go for the bulls. I like bulls, and also because it's the one that has they're fast boys, especially in the early stages of the map. Yeah, I think I'll just take the Knight Captain. Kushni, you don't see Hadalus's frame. Did you update the, you updated necessarily the game to the version, otherwise you wouldn't be able to. That's weird. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. It was just a loading issue then. All right. So just waiting for you to press go. My frame isn't showing. It was gone and appeared after. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the frames sometimes have small bugs, but it's just visual. Okay. If you have any questions in the chat, welcome everybody if you're joining now. Feel free to ask them. I have the chat both on YouTube and on Twitch open, so I just then take a look. But yeah, something broken. No, I mean, yeah, up to you, but ideally don't take something broken, Kushni. I remember last time the light teachers was quite, well, that was a tough one. We didn't do any nerfs, I believe, for it. But again, up to you. Ideally something that we can all play together. Or if you want to show the different faction, well, play as a different faction like Old Race or whatever. Okay, you're picking Thousand Kingdoms. Okay, so Hormeister, 2 High Lord and 1 Hochmeister. Interesting. Let's go. So only Thousand Kingdom faction. No Old Race, no Crusade. I could have shown the no, it'll be more interesting probably to show the Crusade in the next update. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Oh, I'm not. I never. Yep, good one, Hadalus. Okay, so which map do we have? Ah, we have a pretty even map. So I'm at the bottom left. Top right is who is top right actually? I have to check the a Hortmeister. So that is then that's Kushni, and Hayden's is bottom right. Okay, so while things while they are playing, let's show a little bit the new improvements, which is this little guy here. Oh wait, it's already my turn. Okay. Then explanations afterwards. Quentin, remember Realm Builder? Yes, yes. I know about the Sabotage card, and definitely something that I will want to get as well at some point. I did not forget that. But thank you for the reminder. It always is kind of you. My short-term memory. Okay, obvious things first. Always take the bridges. Always take the damn bridges. They're choke points, so play a little charge. So this is one of the cards, the charge that had some bugs and that we fixed. Same thing for the oh no, cavalry charge was fine. It was the devastating charge. So this is the devastating charge. When they run like this, maybe I can trigger it again if I have the bulls run over there. There you go. So normally they will all start charging. There we go. Yeah, so that's the devastating charge, and this was actually bugged. It wasn't behaving as it should, so now it does. It hits, I mean, it has accuracy, 100% accuracy when it hits, but then whether you actually deal damage, that depends on the power difference between the two units. But yeah, so that's one of the changes. Okay, easy win. We're on the bridge, and that will conclude my turn. Yep. All right, then going back to what I was talking. Oh no, I have no more armies there. To what I was talking about. So this little guy here is the main change that comes with update 1.4. So if I read it, opens an overview panel that displays all positive and negative effects currently active on this army. If you open it, it will show all the buffs and all the debuffs. And if I go over it, it then immediately highlights which units are affected and the parent-child relationship, meaning that certain buffs or effects are triggered by one specific unit that has a power that then radiates to all the units in your army, and it highlights it with this. I can't. I was showing with my finger, but of course you can't see. So basically, it's this unit, and you see it because there's a circle. There's a glowing circle indicating that it's the one that's basically giving out the power to the others. And then we have the fast perk. So every unit has it, and it's there because all of my units are fast. If I had one unit that was regular or slow, it would show up, and if it was a slow, it's the perk with the prison thing attached to your ankle. I can't remember how it's called, but yeah, it would show up in debuffs. And this also works when you're in the army inspect screen, which is the screen where you have two of your armies meet, and then there's a second panel that appears here basically. So yeah, really useful thing. Obviously right now you don't see the use, but when you have a lot of units in your army, both reserve and also in the garrison, it allows to really see what are the best combos, the synergies. And then the next step, Kushni gets 2 adventure locations while I'm stuck with 2 fortified locations. Hey, look on the bright side, at least they're not ruins. So yeah. And then the next step, so I don't know if you remember, but in the previous update 1.3, we released the power tooltips. So the power tooltips is if I go to my, like this unit, I see it has power 10, or this unit power 9. And then if I go and I hover, it tells me exactly why basically I have 9 power. In this case, it's because there's a base of 6 plus 3 thanks to the leader perk. And then this leader perk also affects other units, and I can then see that it radiates onto the others. And so if I go, for example, on this unit, I have power 10 because it has 7 base plus the leader perk. So it really allows to see now what are the different combos within your army. And then, so we had the power tooltips, Then we have this, and then the third step is something that we're calling the well, the internal name, let's see how we call it, but the army comparison screen. So in the future, you'll be able to take your army and then compare it to that of one of your enemies, basically. And it will show up the army inspect screen, and this time with the same panel that you have here, but showing basically, okay, what are the buffs on your side that are helping you? What are the debuffs on your side that are basically pushing them down? And then the other way around, what are the buffs on their side that are pushing them? And what are the debuffs on their side that are hurting you? So basically able to see if you're weak, strong or weak to this or that army, if there's a particular unit that you know you have to really get rid of as soon as possible for you to potentially win. So yeah, this kind of stuff. All right. Then what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Okay, I either go there or I expand. Yeah, I think I will already start expanding towards the bottom. What do I go? Do I go get, is this an adventure location? No, it's not an adventure location, but it is an interesting location nonetheless. This is the mine. This is good for building material. This is fortified, so this is good for, oh, this is actually good for gold, which is good for my economy. So I don't really care about building material too much, but I definitely would be interested in, yeah, okay, I can't reach it that fast. So I will just go to here. Yeah, we disabled ruins, so I know there couldn't be any ruins, but it's good that we did so. It takes out one thorn in our side. All right, let's get rid of these guys. The Forlorn. Speaking of the Forlorn, so we just wrapped up a video about Pip's quest because we want to, where we can, explain things to players and the mechanics. And give me a second, which card? Yeah, I think I will take the High Tower. High Tower. Yeah, it adds gold. Did you also disable hero? No, so we did not disable the good question, Agrodol. We did not disable the hero aura effects. What we disabled is that it shows all the time when, regardless of whatever you're doing, but it then shows back up when you're inspecting in the army effects panel. It shows back up then, because there could be a scenario where you, on the map, you have multiple of these hero auras, and if you inspect the perk, you don't know anymore basically which one is the parent affecting all of the others. So the idea is to clean up and only show this hero aura that you see in the middle when you have the perk, you're inspecting the perk in the aura effects. So it clearly says, okay, this is the parent that affects all other units with its effect. And I think it also makes everything more visually cleaner, because things can get a little cluttered at times. So this takes out some of the visual strain, I would say. Okay, but good question still. Good question. How many people? So hello to everyone who's joining us on the stream. Oh yeah, sorry, I was talking about Pip. So we're slowly going to create a series of videos about the game and guides. And for example, we know Pip's quest was often on our forums, on Discord, in other places, asked about how it works. So we basically made up this comprehensive guide on how to complete Pip's quest. Oh shit, I forgot it in my turn. Whoops, sorry. So yeah, and we'll be posting that, and not to yeah, sorry, I forgot to end my turn. I was like, why is this taking so long? Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, okay, let's see what's happening over there. So Kushni went and conquered the adventure location. What did he gain from it? Oh, this guy. Okay. He's good because he breaks armor. So typically, if I was fighting against Kushni, I would want to kill that guy really, really ASAP. Yeah. I can't say exit. Oh, there we go. And what is Daedalus doing? Daedalus doing? Where are you? Where are you? Here. Oh, and I can do the inspect screen. Also, this works on enemy armies, so I can take time and see what's happening. So I see that, for example, right now, Daedalus has Fortified 1, Supply 3, Leader perk +2, Leader perk 2 on Infantry and Construct, which is good because it's affecting all of these units currently. 1 Bending Road, 2 Bending Rogue, Bending Rogue, and Bending Guardian. Okay, so they're different. One will affect Guardian type units, the other will affect Rogue type units. And then we have Guard 1, that's just on 1 unit. So here you can see that these don't have currently any synergies together, but they could. If Daedalus recruits more Rogue type units or more Guardian types units, then they're, yeah. You're welcome, Shake Vivid, on behalf of the UI developer. It's not, actually, this is not so much, it's UI work, don't get me wrong. But I would say it's 30% UI work and 30% UI work, 60% dev work, and 10% game design. Because the code behind to have to manage everything and keep it nice and orderly and clean is quite tricky, which is why I said we've been working on this for a while and it wasn't easy. So yeah. So okay, that's going on. Now what's going on here? So we have a banding oh, okay, so here the banding is quite strong because we have those types that are all guardians. So good synergies here. Guard nothing much, and crystallize him gives +1 all friendly units in the same army or location by +1. And bonus is doubled for believer, void, gestalt, celestial, or okay. So there's that. But does that mean that there's... No, it doesn't affect anyone. Unit Primordial Beast Horror. Starborn Monster Guardian. Did I see a believer? No, there's no believer. Yeah, so the crystallize him is currently not affecting any of its units. Yeah, it affects everything, Krishni, but what I mean is it doesn't affect right now specifically, like there isn't a bonus for the believer, void, gestalt, celestial, light eater, aura because you don't, and construct because you don't have any in your army right now. Yeah. Yep. So yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot to change the screen. Let's play. Are you going to change? There we go. I was wondering. Good. Good. Yeah, sorry for the black screen. It's just I was switching to the other OBS scene. I picked the wrong one. Yeah, the screen yeah, the screen was fine, but the window on the bottom right was not too small, but it was the small. We have a... Anyways, now we're fine. Okay, what's happening? Okay, you already went there. Okay. Yeah. I guess. That's a fortified location. Should I go there? How many locations would you have? 1, 2, 3. Assuming you'll take that one. 4, 5. Okay, and I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 locations. And up there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so basically it would be smarter for me to take... Huh. That's a dilemma. Either I go get the mine. It's not a bad thing to get the mine, I would say, on the condition that you can fortify it. I still can't fortify personally. That's a bummer. Okay, there's several options, I guess. Oh, this is tricky. Maybe it's better if I bait. I think that makes more sense to bait. I'm strong, but I'm not strong enough if something goes south. So I'm right. Yeah, I think it's actually some... Oh, can I do this actually? Can I go here? I cash in. Yeah, okay, I will do that. So I cash in. I recruit. I upgrade. I put this in my army. I like symmetrical shapes. There we go. And I will immediately go defend the bridge. Oh, I can yeah, and I will upgrade the bridge since I can defend it. Okay, I think that's a smart move. I hope. I have an additional unit here, an additional unit there. Okay, and I end my turn. Yeah, I know you can hear me, Krishni, but if I stay silent during the whole stream, nobody's gonna stay. Also, if you end up losing, even while I'm literally saying my strategy out loud, you're very bad. And it gives me an excuse to say, oh, but I'm telling you my strategy. It's obvious what I do. So either way. All right. Aiden, sorry, I just hearing your question now. So yes, I have a tower. I have a tower. I could not build it because I had not enough gold. And also the tower, if I'm not mistaken, it does not add fortify. It adds supply, storage, which is good. It gives me Rage Sworn, which is great. It increases my gold income, but it does not add fortify, which right now would actually be what I need, but it's fine. I'll get it probably in the next turns. Okay, what other stuff is going on? Yeah, so right now, the good thing is I have cavalry. Like, this is a very cavalry-driven army, so obviously they will be very, very powerful. And yeah, I have a +3 power bonus on all my units, which are already quite powerful. So if somebody comes and annoys me, I think it's whoever does that would have a would not be spending a good moment, let's say. Let me check if Daedalus is no, not a threat yet. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, but definitely not a threat. I'm assuming you're going to fortify. What's this? Oh yeah, Vogelfree infantry. Using chat as the scapegoat, absolutely. Oh, I have to do my tithe card as well. I forgot about that. Okay. See, wait, what? You have two? You have two armies already? How? I didn't even get an offer for a second hero. Okay, weird. Ah, oh, come on. Did you really destroy that location? That's the thing I always actually forget to do. That was smart. I always forget to do that. I could have gone over there and destroyed the location. Huh. Not always very smart. What I don't understand is why you placed your... Okay. Sometimes I don't understand. That's okay, I don't need to understand everything. Okay, tithe card. Then I can get a new hero. I need a hero. Oh yeah, I'm taking the Holdmeister. I wanna hear tonight. I'm terrible at singing. 15. Yeah, that's enough, I think, to get that guy over there. But first things first. Might as well first take that location. Okay, I will get this location back. And so the Hochmeister is a big tank with also a strong attack, but then the drawback is that you only have 2 units in your army when you start, so it takes some time to level up. Okay, and so then I get here. Can I hide in the forest at the same time? No, doesn't matter. There, and then stab. Ambush. Start the charge. So yeah, charge attack against like units that have low health. When you have cavalry like this, you barely don't stand a chance basically, because it's gonna deal 1 damage almost certainly, and it's certain to deal 1 damage, and then basically the unit is almost dead. So yeah, charge attack, strong. Ah, you retreated? Seriously? Not fair. Yeah, well, not gonna go very far anyways. Good. Level up my hero. Ah, yes, there we go. Fortify card. How much is it going to take to rebuild? Okay, I can rebuild on the next turn. That's fine. That's fine. And then I will probably, yeah, get that place over there. Anything else I can do? No, I'm not going to recruit new people there. Nope, not going to recruit here either. Can I build any buildings? Nope. Okay, end the turn. Try reaching my realm builder now. Your realm builder. The realm builder is this one, right? No, that's the High Lord. That's the realm builder. No, that's not the. Is it? Can never remember which heroes are which. Who said that? Kushni. Oh no, Kushni, you're up top. So that's the realm builder. I didn't want to go and reach your realm builder. I have no intention on attacking you because you're actually there's a choke point between us, which is actually means I'm protected for now. I'm more worried about Hadalus because I have no way of stopping him from going any further. So yeah. Let's see the armies, what's going on in their synergies. So yeah, this is again the same hero, the Hochmeister, only 2 units in the army, so not super strong at first, but in late game it can be very potent, very potent, especially once it has the what is it? Not catapult. There we go. This card here, sabotage. Because it can break sieges. Not all sieges, depends on your level of fortification, but it can break down sieges to basically nothing, rendering fortifications basically useless. But yeah. Drunk on Life is raiding with a party of 6. I'm not used to raids. It's my boomer traits. I'm not a boomer, but I'll just say hello in the chat. Very not familiar with this practice. Ah, it was you. Okay. But if you can explain to me what is a raid, I would be genuinely thankful because I have no idea what it is. I understand it's people coming up in the chat of the stream of a game, but I'm not used again to this. Viewers migrating. Okay. I was streaming this and was looking to pass my peeps off on people playing this. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much. We will have one thing I forgot to say, which might be interesting for you if you want to buy the game. A sale will start on the 7th. We are the 4th, so the 7th is on Saturday. We couldn't launch it now at the same time for Steam reasons, sales. But yeah, so if you or friends of yours want to jump in the game at some point, I would recommend then waiting for Saturday. All right, what's going on here? Fortification 3. Ah, so I'm assuming you increased the fortification level of your fortified card. Yep, that's what I thought. Well, smart move. Smart move indeed. Yeah. Koten, you are wrong about Hofmeister. He does not have sabotage card. What's this? It's Freeman. Okay. Then maybe it's just Freeman specifically, but I was pretty sure that one, because I say this because Freeman is of Hochmeister class. So yeah. I won't just. Gates breached. Which gates are breached? Oh, that one. Good. Then next turn, I will rebuild this and make sure I get income. Question is, do I? Yeah, I don't think there's a major risk. Oh wait, no. Yes, there's somebody there. Yeah, I will secure the choke point first avoid any embarrassing situations. And then, yeah, secure the choke point. And also get this area here. I don't think this guy will be bothering me too much because too weak. Could go over there. Could go over there afterwards. Does he have the fortify? Yeah, he has the fortify, I said. So, and I don't have the sabotage card yet. It's not like I can break sieges very... okay. Then just waiting for my turn. But yeah, oh wait, no, I can fortify and not necessarily fight over there. Okay, that seems like a plausible solution then. Yeah, I think that's what I will do. That's what makes the most sense. Yeah, that guy isn't going to bother me for now. Why is he so low on life? Oh yeah, it's a Hochmeister. Yes, that one is a Hochmeister. Yeah. Come on. When is it my turn? Could also, ooh, I could also siege. Could siege here. Will I win though? That's fine. Banding road, that's fine. Question is, either I rebuild or I fortify. Yeah, I think it's smarter if I fortify first. What's the... Yeah, no, I'm out of range. Maybe if I go here, it will be enough. Yes. Okay. Fortify here. It's good. What's the level of fortification? It's level 1, so it's not too much, but it gives me some time to fight back if there's an issue. And then... yeah, I don't have any crazy amount of gold. So I think... what's the level of fortification? Stronghold 3. Ooh, that's going to be a long siege. If I do anything... it's going to be a long siege. Okay, well, with this guy... oh yeah, one turn, that's fine. Let's see how many turns. Oh, one turn. That's fine. Sorry. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I will tithe here. Gives me some instant gold. I take the gold. It's always good. Yeah, I won't spend it now. I don't think I need to spend it necessarily now. What's the... oof. Okay. I think that's all I can do for now. Anyways, no other location to upgrade. Nope. Then, moving on. Let's see what happens. How was my play pretty unorthodox? Well, what matters is not the orthodoxy of this or that play, but do you win in the end? That's all that matters. Sweet victory. Good. Then what else can we show? So here I think I should be okay for the siege. Units are already a little weak. Infantry +2 power. I mean, they're quite tanky, but they don't have a lot of attack power, so it should be fine. I have to get rid of this guy though. Oh no, it's banning row. Okay, it doesn't. So yeah, I do have to get rid of that one guy because the others get +1 until that guy is basically dead. So it would be better if I get rid of him. Yeah, Hochmeister is too weak. Probably won't attack me. And there's no third hero. No, there's no third hero. You're sieging. Okay. Question is, I really hope that with this guy, I can beat the others. I think I could. I don't see this because these are going to die quite quickly. These might be a little more of a problem. Worst case, I attack with those guys and no, that's not smart. Actually, it's not smart at all. Let's see. Ooh, I think a storm is starting. Okay, if you hear strange noises or the network begins to fail slowly, it's because we have apparently a bad storm that's gonna hit Munich. So yeah, just so you know. I hope it will not be too much of a drama in the coming hour. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's hail. Let's hope it doesn't get worse. Okay, what's happened on the top? What did Kushni do? Okay, that's Kushni. Yeah, crystallize him. Reserves, okay. Nothing too crazy, too dangerous. That one over there. Yeah, it's basically same army as me. And over there, what's going on? Okay, Hochmeister is going here. Probably gonna grab a unit or two. Okay, upgrade, fortify. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's a new hero. There's a new hero in town. No, oh no, that's an aggressive army. Never mind. Next turn is going to be interesting. It's going to be some action. Maybe I first take the city here. I take the city there. And then I get the siege at the bottom. Let's see. Again, I'm just a little concerned about here. What's going to happen over there? Okay. Attack. Heh. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Let's see what happens. It's not impossible that I win. I would be surprised. Oh, wow. Okay, no. That was brutal. Ah, it's probably there was a perk or something going on. Oh, well. Well done. It's not like I was absolutely adamant on keeping this. The question is then, either I get this army on your next turn, which... It's a good question. Do I beat this army, or do I beat that army? This one is an easier win, for sure. This one is an easier win. This one is more of a complicated win. In worst case, I could assault it on the turn after. That's also a possibility. Yeah, I think it's more because either way... Yeah, I think that's smarter. Should you tell me? I'm curious about what you're talking about, Christian. Ah, you mean you want to go back then over there? I mean, that's up to you. I'm fast enough that I could go back and defend it. Yeah, one army is well, I'm torn right now. Okay. Yeah, I think this is no, it's a more valuable location in the end, so I'll just get there. Okay, I definitely want to get these guys. Oh, wow. Oh, that's the devastating charge for you. And he's dead. That was quick. That was very quick. You could have just attacked his capital. What? No, 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 no. Ah, why does the siege end in 2 turns now? Ah. That's really bad. Oh, well. Done is done. Hochmeister decreases. Yeah, it's the perk thingy. Yeah, I don't know if it's a perk or what is it? Actually, let's check. It's that one, the siege perk. Yeah, siege perk decreases by 2. It's fine. It's fine. Notice I disbanded my other troops from Hochmeister, so you won't gain XP. Smart move. Yep, smart move for sure. Nothing to say to that. Nothing to say. Big brain play, yes. No, it's these kinds of moves that on the long run make you win or lose, optimizing your every move to make sure you have the most XP gain or that your enemies have the least XP gain or least income is definitely the way to go. So yeah, well played, well played. Question is then, what should be the next move for me? So I took one of his hero down. Took one of his heroes down. What's going on over there? Oh, I wasn't attacked. What's going on? Oh, regeneration. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you have to regenerate a little bit, I assume. Good. But it's already getting tense with people fighting at the border. Although, if I was... What I still don't get, personally, not an accusation, whatever, is why nobody has taken the bridge yet. Bridges are like super important locations. They're choke points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you usually want to have as many choke points under your control to make sure you don't get surprised. But yeah, I mean, not my play, obviously. What's going on now? Are you going to rebuild and fortify? What's going on? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay, we'll bring back my hero. I could get a third hero. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Well, obviously, I don't really want this guy bothering me. This I don't really care about. If I get a... If I beat him, I could go there. I won't be able to restore, though. But I'll level him up. That's good, actually. A good level up always helps. Oh, wait. Can I? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that I can do. Woo! That was close. Well, let me do that then first. This is gonna be fun. Okay, charge. Yeah, beat the range units first. Under pressure. Then, okay, those guys. Oh wow. Wait, am I winning or am I losing? This is hard to say currently. No, I think I'm winning. Yeah. Yeah, because I have more units. Okay, you retreat. That's fine. How the hell do you retreat in there? Like, seriously. Okay, I could upgrade. That's actually quite interesting. Supply from 1 to 2. Garrison from 1 to 2 and supply from 1 to 2. Okay, so it's not that interesting, actually. That I can use. Then, how much life? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to use this guy. I have 2 minutes left. Which perks does he have? Does he have any leader perk? He should have a leader perk. Yeah, never mind. I will recruit one of these. I need to move fast. Okay. I can't recruit a new hero. Too bad. But ambush. Ah, oh, come on. What kind of ambush is that? There you go. Okay, hero dead. And kaboom! Kowalski kaboom. Come on, there's just one guy left. There we go. Okay, that's good. I level them up. Can I get the sabotage card, please? Oh, too bad. I will take the... Yeah, let's take that card. And can I tithe another location? No, I can't tithe another location. Too bad. Then that will conclude my turn, I guess. There we go. I'll have to do some unit switching. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to read out loud what I just read in the chat. You can swap meat with... What? I need to go, Kushni. Uh-oh. I mean, normally if you quit, the AI should take over, so... Yeah, it's, what's going on? And I can't fight? I can't use cards? Okay. Yeah, but if you finish your turn, and then go, normally the AI should kick in, so... Yeah, it already looks like... That already looks like AI. Can I take this back? I probably can, actually. Yeah. I would have to restock up on some... Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, that's gonna be tough now. Dang it. Until I can break the siege immediately, that's gonna be hard, yeah. For the replacement, I mean, go ahead, leave Kushni now that you wrapped your turn, and hopefully the AI kicks in and should be okay, I guess. Unless somebody absolutely wants to join, but if somebody absolutely wants to join, let me know on Discord and I can just save and reload. But yeah, let me know. Hey. Okay. I know I have a free spot on the bottom left, but I also wanted to leave some time because I know I'm going to get it. Might as well secure first the areas that I'm not sure I'm able to get. And also I think it gives just building material, which is not that interesting for me. Also, it's level 3, so I have to only hit it later when I have a good army. Otherwise, it doesn't really make sense. Ugh. Oh, that looks like a nasty one. Supply, fortified, leader. Yep, that's a strong army now. Unless I break the garrison. Yeah. Okay, I will level up that guy with him. Can I fortify that area? 60. No, I won't be able to fortify. Okay, I need some building material. Never mind. Oh, and with that guy, he has the siege too. Ah. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna go and get that location afterwards. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Bye-bye, Sheikh Vivid. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. I'm a little scared. What is going on over there? A Hochmeister. Well, that's... Oh, no, wait. Why did I see... Why is... Did you get 2 heroes? Ah, you got a new hero and the revive card. Ah, got it. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I have to get that location and that location. We might as well get that one first. Yeah, I definitely need to get that one first. Siege ends in 1 turn. It will be a quick win. That one. Let's go cash in loot wagons. Oh god. Good thing I cashed them in. Yeah, I'm going to restock on units now. That guy and that guy. Good. There, I actually have, again, a decent amount of bulls. Perfect. 8 out of 8 in my army. So now, either I go there or I go there. Definitely don't want to go back up there. I will be able to rebuild on the next turn that area. Or, no, because the Hochmeister won't attack my capital because then he'll just be butt naked, literally. But he might attack there and fortify? Can he fortify? Yes. Okay, I do not want him to go there and fortify. Because then that will be another location that I have to try and reconquer. So, yep, I'm going to immediately take those ones. No worries, Sheikh Vivid. Thanks for joining. Okay, I will protect those guys. Yeah, there we go. Easy battle, easy win. I will rebuild on the next turn, like I said, and that ends my turn. Okay, let's see if the AI kicks in. I hope it does. If it does not... I'm not sure it's going to kick in. It doesn't. It's definitely a multiplayer issue. It's definitely a bug. I will take a look at this afterwards. Can I save? Ah, I forgot to save. Ah, but I had the autosave from my previous one. So, worst case, we have something. What do you... We don't... Oh, yeah, there's no more timer. That's true. Okay, well, in that case, let's just... Hatulus, let's just... leave. I mean, I will leave and reload the lobby then with my last save. And that way somebody else can join and fill the spot. Load game. Which one was it? There we go. Load. So, Daedalus, you can rejoin. I just need to, I think, to send you the code if I'm not mistaken. GOCW6. And for Kushni, I just open it. That way it should work. Okay. Oh wait. Oh. No. You joined the other. I can boot you, I guess. So I boot you. And wait. Okay. Yeah, try to join again now. Try to join again. No, try it again. Oh. Oh god. Okay. I see what you mean. Someone needs to join before me. Ha. Oh, this is fun. Wait, no. I know what I can do. Let me redo the procedure. It should work that way. Okay. Load. Okay. Try it again. I'll put Kushni as AI for now. Oh wait, I have to send you the code. I forgot. L77ZTO. I think that way it should work. Okay, yes, it worked. So now I reopen the other spot. So if anybody wants to join, Desolator or anyone else. Somebody talking? I thought somebody was talking. It's not working. Well, it should work. L7. Ah, it's maybe a 0. So probably it's the code. I don't know if it's a 0 or an O at the end, but normally you should be able to rejoin. Ah, there we go. Okay, good. Then we're back in, just waiting for you to click on ready, and we'll just start pick up the game where we left off. I mean, I hope that's you, because somebody joined. If it's not you. No, the thing is, we're picking up a game that from before. We can't start over. So, but the good thing is that you're probably have the faction that's currently winning, actually. You've been literally left unbothered this whole game. So I think you have right now the clear advantage, I would say. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. So what did I say? I said that I first... Yeah, I will take actually the... Why can't I move? I will take your little guy, and with that guy, move there. With that guy, I go there. There I recruit. Here. Yeah. Let me recruit a new soldier. And I go attack them. There. Fate's also deactivated. Fate's deactivated? I didn't see it. Let's check afterwards. If that's the case, that's another bug. Oh, yeah. Let me take notes. Bugs, AI not starting. And not starting. Fates disappear. Plus timer KO. Yeah, the joys of multiplayer. No, I see that there's still... No, the fates are still active. I have the timer. So I'm not sure what you mean. It's also deactivated. No. Okay, so now it is your turn, Desolator. But yeah, you pretty much have full armies. How many locations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locations, whereas I have 3. He has, and Hadalus has 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Hopefully I will soon have 4 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Did you expose yourself? What? I'm not sure what you mean, Hadalus. I do not expose myself. At least not on a... Oh, well, that's smart. Ha! I didn't realize it. Oh my god. I completely forgot about this thing again. Oh, I hate it. I hate the Hochmeister. Oh, and I'm gonna get kicked out. Wait, what happens because I own the game? Oh no, you're probably going to continue on your own then. Yeah, oof. That happens. Yeah, gates breached. What's happening? What, is it stuck? Maybe if you don't enter the location, then I'm... No. Yeah, okay, there. It was just a lag. Yeah, it's back. It's back. No, I think it's just because he won. Well, that was the quickest win Desolator of all time, I guess. Well played to you, but also to Kushni, because, yeah. Damn, I always forget about the Hochmeister that and the Sabotage card. You won't get that luxury surrender. It's actually a button we still have to implement, the surrender button. I don't think it's there yet. Anyways, that was good. That was quick. Finished way earlier than anticipated. But oh well. Okay. What else can I say? Is there anything about the game that is still worth while talking about? I'm gonna check now if there's some stuff. If you have... Okay, if people have questions in the chat, so I might as well answer them. Yeah, so feel free to shoot if you have questions. I thought this is part Q&A. Oh, yeah, true. Q&A. I mean, I usually do it as we do the stream and as we talk. But yeah, if you have questions, please shoot now. Shoot now, and I will answer them. Whether it's about this update, the next ones, future plans. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna switch screens right now. Just go back to this. Where is it? I really have to think next time about this. Oh yeah, in case for all those who've joined and haven't heard about this, but we have the digital art book available in the digital goodies. So in there you have the art book, obviously. But not only, you also have some 4K wallpapers. concept arts, obviously, that's in the digital art book, but some really nice 4K wallpapers of every faction. And yeah, so if you haven't checked out the digital goodies, please do. Okay. Plans for Q&A. I'm reading the chat on Discord currently. On Twitch, sorry. So question from Hadalus, plans for more community activities and other tournaments and this. I mean, yeah, that's GG that you've seen and has played with Ilchin just before my stream. Will be doing more community events of this sort, more tournaments. We see that's something that people like in general. If you have any feedback about it, let us know. I think it makes sense that at some point we create a tournament channel and a tournament role for anyone that wants to participate in those and get pinged. Obviously, we have to set that up properly in Discord. I'm not familiar with how we set up roles in Discord and stuff, but yeah. It's since it's something that you like for sure, we definitely want to pursue that. Then other question from Kushni is 1,000 Kingdoms and Light Eater rebalance in planning. I mean, we always rebalance things as we go, but what I can say for sure is that following the more recent update with the army inspect screen, so that thing here, maybe I can actually continue on showing the game and, for example, going to a campaign. Can I continue my map 6? And so I will be able to show them things as we talk about them. But yeah, now that we have basically more tools to visualize the perks, the effects between units and things, for sure that probably at some point a rebalancing pass will be done. Interesting. It doesn't show that much stuff. How come? Oh well. And Hauser's army, yeah. But yeah, so basically, yes to more 1,000 Kingdoms and Light Eaters rebalance in planning. 1,000 Kingdoms is underpowered and can't win any other faction unless it's really lucky. I disagree. I mean, with the charge attacks that we actually fixed, the devastating charge from the Bulls, it actually is much more powerful now, much more potent. So let's see how this plays out. But when we were playing, they were basically just cutting through a lot of units now. So Light Eaters for sure were a little too overpowered in the last stream. So definitely we have to take a look at that. But 1,000 Kingdoms, I would just wait a little bit to see if in the stats we see really any strong changes. Then next question, where's my tournament champion lore? I want to show it. We'll get there. Can we get better contact with Des? We're working on balancing changes. I mean, in general, yes, we are. Everything that you're saying, we're logging it in, and then when Laura's doing rebalancing, basically give literally one-to-one what you've been saying. But if it's multiplayer matches with, for example, her of the devs, that also is planned right now. We're in this transition period because we wrapped up update 1.4. We are working on the next update, which I said will come in the next week normally, and then we have to start already working on the DLC. So we have to sequence, and we do want to for sure include a rebalancing pass, but first we want to get the DLC rolling, the ball rolling on the DLCs plural, and then allocate some time to further rebalancing. We want to play against them. I love it. There's two of us. Is anyone on YouTube? So no, on YouTube there was Aiden who was asking questions, but I haven't seen any other stuff pop up. So, yep. And there's not as many people on YouTube as there is on Twitch, so maybe that explains why. Okay. Any other questions then before we close the stream? DLC, I hope it's more community driven, including the survey. I mean, yeah, the survey is how we want to question you guys and what you would want to see in the DLC. We already have some ideas about it. Will not be, what I can already say for sure is that the DLC will not be a continuation. Let me change window. It will not be a continuation of the main campaign in the sense that it won't be linear. We want to have the DLC campaigns be playable, whether it's you start with the DLC campaign or you do the normal campaign. We don't want to lock the other. Yeah. Optimization is bad in campaign though. It depends where, but if it's like map 4 and certain maps that are very VFX heavy, yes, we know about this. But yeah, we try to improve it. If you have any specific points, desolator, sorry, that you've encountered issues on, let us know. We know that for sure map 4 is an issue. It's skirmish when you have a lot of light veins. There's also an issue. Issues can pop up, but yeah. What's going on here? Can I play while I talk? I guess I can. So yeah, then isn't anyone? I'm looking at the questions. You missed. Did I miss a question? Oh, sorry. What happened to the songs tab in the encyclopedia? The song tab in the encyclopedia. I don't. It rings a bell, but I don't remember how it was before. What I can say is that the song tab, we had 1 or 2 songs there, maybe something like that, but it didn't make. So either we put all the songs in the song tab, but then we rather. I don't remember why we did that. It was a long time ago. I would have to dig up to answer that question. I would actually have to dig up what happened. I do not remember what happened with the songs tab. It was, so for those who are wondering what I'm talking about, probably it was if I remember correctly, it was in the encyclopedia. That was a long time ago. I think I'd arrived in the company. There was a tab basically with like maybe a song or two, maybe the main theme or something. But yeah, I don't remember. Okay, then moving on. Balance. Is there any chances that we will get TK big units? So I can't. While I can't answer that question like with a yes or no, what I can say is, for the DLC, we have in our plans to basically add units to existing factions. We will not make a new faction because it's too heavy to produce, and you already asked us last time that you wanted something with campaign and campaign maps and story, so we won't focus on that. But we will. What am I doing? Why am I opening the scenarios? I'm just on autopilot at this point. So let me just go back. So we want to focus on the campaign, but we do have in our plans to add units to existing factions, maybe whether it's completely new units or like slightly altered versions of units that you've come to know in the past. I don't know, for example, we make the giant centipede or things like this. But yeah. Then next question. Graphics, sound design. I see. So DLCs are more exploration. DLC campaigns more like exploration. Yes, exactly. So we have, as you know, we have a big lore in Songs of Silence. So the idea is then to build on that lore and show new aspects of it. I mean, we have, for example, the primordial gods. We could do more things with the light eaters. We could, what else could we do? More more into the lore of the Crusade origins, for example. I mean, there really is a bunch of possibilities, but yeah, definitely something we want to look into. Create a sort of board game. We would love to create a board game, but creating a board game is hard. So, I mean, if Songs of Silence ends up being at some point, a huge success to the point where we actually have the opportunity and it makes commercial sense because there's people, enough people asking for it, why not? But currently, in the current state of the game, I I can say that we can't make a board game for Songs of Silence. That I can say for sure. So I wish we would. Maybe one day. But yeah, I hope that answered the question. Da, da, da. Speaking of scenarios, not a question, just a vague teaser for the new scenario. So the new scenario, I hope I'm not mixing them up. The new scenario, yeah. Oh, I played it a while ago. I mean, a while ago. It was last week when it was in an alpha state. Uh, it would be hard for me actually to talk about it now because it was in a very rough state when I last played it. So I'm not sure that if I talk about it, it actually makes sense because the things I talk about might have changed. But what I can say is I had a lot of fun. It involves a lot of expansion. It involves a bit of hide and seek not hide and seek mechanics, but rescue mechanics. So freeing somebody somewhere and then under a certain time frame and then coming back. Yeah, again, I can't say too much about it because it's been a long time since I played it. So yeah. Moving on to the next question. Are you going to discuss changes with players? We have long story of controversial changes. I mean, again, we always talk about the changes. We are always implementing changes that have been communicated by several people, not just one particular group, but multiple people. For example, when we did the Crusade nerf, because there was a common understanding that the Crusade was too powerful, so we nerfed it. But yeah, and again, there's some changes that are not necessarily balancing changes per se, but for example, fixing the devastating charge or the charge attacks or the line breaker does have balancing implications. So given that this update has some of these changes, we want to leave enough time for the changes to show whether or yes or no they had a significant impact on the game's balancing. Will any future scenarios be continuation of existing scenario stories? No. The intention. So good questions, Sheikh Vivid. I mean, all questions are good, but scenarios in general, the intention is for them to be self-contained. Like one scenario is its own thing. It's one shot, and they don't follow each other because then we're very free in the way we implement them. They stay fun. We can keep variety, and we can also implement ideas from you guys, from the community. It's overall very much easier to build if we don't tie them one to another. So yeah, I hope that answers the question. Needs funding and a lot of processes. They will eventually get if the game gets more. Yeah, I'll make a D&D themed That would be lovely. A D&D themed campaign. That would be lovely. If you ever do something like this, please share it. Of course, if you're not against sharing it. But yeah, that would be definitely very interesting. Okay, what do I do with this guy? He's still bothering me. So what I did is I just restarted the skirmish map from where we were, just so I can show something visually as I talk. Otherwise, it just gets a little boring. Okay. What can I do? I can tithe again. I'm gonna tithe my capital. Okay. Are there any plans to add a fifth? So I answered this question. No, right now we would not create a fully new faction. Again, reason being that it is a lot of investment, money-wise, for something that you expressed as not being your highest priority. So no, we do not want to. Oh, I know what, I can't do that actually. Oh, but I can exchange gold for divine favor. But if I exchange gold, no, that won't work. Okay, maybe I ambush. That would be nice. Put myself here and ambush the army. Let's see if he falls into the trap. Okay. Are there dialogue? Funny dialogue. So in this new campaign, it's still to be decided, but personally, I think it would make sense if we added dialogues. I would definitely want to voice the campaigns. I think it would be quite cool. So yeah, again, to be confirmed. Don't take this as a hard confirmation that yes, there will be dialogues, but I think that we do want to dialogue. And if it makes even more sense, we could potentially even voice, and again, I'm not committing to anything here, it's a wish, but why not also try to voice the scenarios, or at least the existing scenarios? It might be a lot, maybe too much, let's see. But yeah. Coming back to what you were saying about Thousand Kingdoms being underpowered, I just crushed a Hochmeister with the devastating charge. So I think we have to wait a bit before immediately saying that we have to buff TK. I have a hunch that some of the changes were more drastic to the balancing than we anticipated. Okay, which one am I going to? Yeah. Some time ago, I created a Daedalus fan-made unit. I love it so much that I would love to see it in the game. Could you send me on Discord or ping me on Discord which one it is, just so I have a trace, because I can't go through the 400 messages that sometimes happen in one day, as much as I would like to. It's a little too much for me, I have to say. Okay, this guy, I don't know why they left this open, but I might as well take it. Good. Then can I go and attack that guy? Yes, go. Okay, how is lore going? Because I scoured every website, devs are insane to gather lore, and I cannot tell if some. Let me just beat those guys, and I can't tell if some aren't thought well, like the war origin only being 300 years old. Yeah, I mean, what's the issue with the war of origin being 300 years old? I think in 300 years in a medieval like context is quite a lot of time. I mean, if it was in a more recent context, I would agree that it's actually not a lot of time, but in this current context, it doesn't. I'm not shocked. Oh no, why did I upgrade it? Anyways, any other locations I can tithe? Yeah, I can tithe this one. Can I still recruit? Oh, I can recruit the new hero now, probably. All right, Divine Favor and the third hero. Let's go. Who can I take? Erudite. Yeah, let's take the Erudite. Okay. If there's any other questions, shoot. If I forgot any questions, feel free to let me know. I don't think I forgot any big ones. But yeah, feel free still to point it out if I did. Do I try? I might be slightly underpowered here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, then what? Oh, I have a lot of more people coming. Okay, I will wait a bit because we have a lot more people having joined the stream. So, hello everyone. Thanks for joining the stream if you're joining just now. Maybe just before I continue playing, want to make a recap in case there's stuff that we haven't gone over with the new people that have joined. So Songs of Silence released an update today, mainly because it's the game's 1-year anniversary. We released in early access a year ago. And then 1.0 was in November, but yeah, it's been basically a year since the game is out. And so for the occasion, several things, and one is an update with a new core strategy features called the Army Inspect screen that I can show right now. Ooh, I forgot to finish my turn, that's okay. But basically, when you are now in your army, you can see the different perks available and that are affecting and buffing units one between another. So that's one of the new features. And also, we have two free DLCs out, cosmetic DLCs that are basically hero frames, so that you add to your heroes, and one is a olive branch crown, called the Champions frame, meant to symbolize the coming together of everyone in our community, because we have English-speaking people, we have a lot of people from Asia, China notably, German, Ukrainian, Russian, really everyone, and it's great to see all these people. And then the other frame is the Crafter's frame, which is right here. And this one symbolizes the fact that we're striving to improve the game over time more and more, and so it's a hammer and a chisel. So yeah, you get the idea. Crafting something slowly but surely and trying to turn it into a masterpiece. So yeah, they're on Steam. They will be soon on GOG. We need a week's time to put it out on GOG, but the data is already in the build, so it's not like we have to do an update for that, but we'll try and get to it as soon as possible. So yeah, that's the key info for those who are joining. And then we had some bug fixes. But back to the game. There's the Q&A right now going on Discord, in the chat, and on YouTube. So if you have any questions, just shoot. And yeah, I'm waiting just a bit to see if there's any more coming. So again, Hadel is saying just nitpicking stuff and maybe fantasy, but consistency creates immersion. I mean, I agree, but then also the fact that if the War of Origin took place not so long ago, that means there's still instability, and that the plot can change yet again. So I agree it's not necessarily a bad thing. I agree that it can raise some eyebrows and some, why not even some potential inconsistency issues, but I think it's still an opportunity to further build the lore by saying that, well, it turns out that this unrest or this conflict between these two people festered, and now they're unhappy and they're fighting against each other, whatever, you know. Beside the two DLCs planned, was there other communication about the roadmap? So no, the more long-term roadmap. Well, actually, yes and no. Sorry, I forgot about that. So once we release the next update, which will be 1.4.1, we will make a longer post about the future of the game. But what I can already say, and that I already mentioned in the beginning of the stream, is that we are officially starting to work on a completely new DLC. That we will be starting to work on two new DLCs. That it's still a very early stage, and that we have a lot to flesh out and do some planning. But we've officially greenlit working on two new campaign DLCs. Guilty 32, I hope that answers your question. But yeah, so more content to come. Do you find Pip cute? I don't know. It's a character. I find him cute in the sense he's all, you want to make a plush doll out of him, and very witty character. But would I date a character? No, I'm not. No, not really, I guess. My preferences lie elsewhere. Good. I will continue playing a bit. If you have further questions, please shoot. Otherwise, I continue playing for a bit and then, yeah. What is it with people and Cobalt? Like, seriously. Okay, this is an adventure level 3. So I fear I might not be strong enough to actually fight. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh, well, they're attacking me. Great. Oof. Okay, that's bad. That is very bad. And I can't retreat. Lovely. Let's see if I can prolong. Oh, God. Oh, that hurts. Poof. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Where's the health bar? I can't even see my health bar anymore. There we go. Okay. I have a bit of criticism about the campaign. Going to the game as a new player, I start with the campaign. Yeah, a lot of people do. I thought it was going to teach me the basics. Nobody told me TK has tithe. Ah, okay. That's actually a good point, because the tithe card is a global card, like for the old race, that was introduced later, and indeed we might not have updated the tutorial for that. That's a good point. Okay, let me see if I can just claim that location back with these guys. I don't want to leave it out. Nope, sorry. Okay. But yeah, it's one of those cards that we introduced later, and it's likely we did not update the tutorials, but it's a good point. Is it in the campaign? I thought we deactivated it for the camp. Oh, okay. No, I see what you mean. So you played the campaign. There was not the tithe card, but then you were surprised in skirmish because of it. Okay, that's a fair point. That is indeed a fair point. I noted down. Yeah. I'll add it to the roadmap, the backlog. The thing is that to give you some insights into the next DLC, DLCs plural, is we will likely rehaul the tutorial because, well, for example, if we have 2 campaigns, how do we manage the tutorials? Because you don't want, if we want to let players play the new campaign and not the initial first campaign, that's their right, and so we would have to make a tutorial dedicated to the new campaign, but then there will just be multiple tutorials. So what we might do is we might create a single tutorial map for all campaigns, include maybe the tithe card, but basically rework the onboarding to make it more intuitive, and yeah. So fair point for the tithe card. It's good that you mentioned it. Populate also not in campaign. Yeah, exactly. So Krishna, it's what we call the global cards. So the ones for the old race, the one for the Thousand Kingdoms, and I think the Crusade. It was their move Purgatory card, maybe their card. So yeah. Okay. What am I going to do now? Okay, there's a hero there. I could attack, or I could push on this side. I could go clear the adventure, I guess. Or I can upgrade. Yes, that's actually smart. Okay, and can I actually go all the way to the adventure location? That would be surprising, yeah. Okay. No, I can't go to the adventure location on my own. Too bad. What's this? Oh, okay, it's yeah. Not that I care about this. Nope, I can't do that either. Oh, that will take forever to siege. Okay, let me just cash in real quick. The loot wagons. There we go. Can I recruit anyone new? No. No available recruitments. Oh, I could, yeah, but I don't need a third hero, or fourth hero, rather. It's a little overkill. No, but I will defend my capital in case something happens, actually. Or I could... That I could do. It's a little, ambitious, but... why not? Why not? Let me just upgrade this location first, and I will siege there. Okay. Any other moves I can do? No. Okay. Yes, the game has had many updates since launch. Campaign could... Well, the thing is that if we add these cards to the campaign, the balancing is going to be completely thrown off. And we don't really want to do that because the balancing it's not perfect, but it's definitely in a working state, and we haven't received that many complaints. Well, actually, we haven't received any complaints recently about this, so we don't want to touch something that's working unless we are convinced that it's a very positive change. So yeah. Oh god, this is not going super well. Yeah, I should retreat. Okay. But yeah, we don't want to add it in the campaign, those global cards. It doesn't make too much sense. Other questions. During my playtime, why silent knights are neutral units? Silent knights. Oh, the guys with the mask, if I'm not mistaken. Why are they neutral units? Ah, yes. Yeah, they are human. Yeah, they're human, basically. I mean, why wouldn't the humans have their own knights? I don't know. It doesn't sound crazy. I'm not sure what the issue is about that. But yeah, they're just human type knights. I don't really know what to say, honestly. Okay, that one there, that one there. And it would be good to have a range unit with me, but I currently don't have one. Okay. That's enough for now. Let's see if I can do the adventure now here. Too dangerous? Let's see. Okay. maybe it was a little too dangerous. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Maybe I can win. I'm not 100% guaranteed, but I have to play my cards right here. I'm very inferior numbers, but I have to kill those guys because they break armor. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get it. Come on, get him. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to win. Cool. Okay, other questions? Guys from Dark Tower and Senkin campaign mission. They were... Oh, yeah, you're right, Kushni. Good, good point. Yeah. Yeah, in the lore, you find them on map 2 in the Silence. So yeah, they're particular, they're not Starborn. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, take this card. Oh, I'm surprised I managed to clear the adventure. Okay. I can even tithe the card. Okay, and yep. Oh, I can. That's good. Ah, no, but they're slow. Ah, oh well, too late. Good. Can I do something else right now? I could go and get them. Could I? Can I? What's the Stronghold 1. Okay, so that means I could easily just get them in one turn. Yeah, that's better, I think. Better move. Lay siege, and it ends in one turn. Perfect. And that guy is... Yeah, I should just go and protect him. Have him... Okay, good. Okay. I don't see any more questions coming in, so I will just continue playing a bit here. And then at some point... Oh. Christ. He's really annoying. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of gold. That's great. Gonna put in some cavalry. This guy makes me slow. Definitely don't like it. Any particular perk going on? Yeah, not really. What does this do? -1 enemy unit. Oh, this is good. Okay. Yeah. Might as well recruit that guy. And can I upgrade my locations? Yes. That one I can upgrade. And that one I take. What are they saying? Yeah. Recruit in cities, 1 silent nights. It's just a vocation. I think that there's a mistake, a miscomprehension going on right now, because we have the Silent Night vocations, but then we have the Silent Night units, the ones that you find in Chapter 2. So I think there's a miscommunication right now between you, Halus, and who was it? Kushni? So yeah. But yeah, they're two different things. Okay, that's good. What else do I do right now? I have to... Ah, there we go. Silent Night. Yeah, so this is exactly, I think, the thing we're talking about. So we have the Silent Night vocation, which is a hero, and then we have the Silent Night unit, who is really powerful. I'm actually going to take him. Yeah, they're very, very powerful. Very good against Gestalts, Void, and Light Eaters. Like, they will literally just slash through like butter. So, quite the units. Quite the nifty units. Yes. What now? Okay, I will wait another 5 minutes, play another bit, but then I will have to close. So yeah. Only 1,000 Kingdoms can get them? Really? It might be tied to location. Good point. I can ask. Silent Night units. I will ask Laura. I don't know if they're the only place. Only TK. I'll ask Laura the question. There's also the Dark Tower. Yeah, probably. Dark Towers are usually places where you can get some really nasty units. But you have to conquer the Dark Tower, which is actually not always easy. Okay. Siege. Oh, wow. They're really attacking me quite nastily. Okay. I will go here. Oh, damn it. Okay, I need to tithe something. There we go. Tithe. I upgrade that guy. Oh, I can place him actually. There we go. And Geronimo. Oh, place here, place here. Well, this is going to be a quick fight. Yep, that was a very quick fight. Gestalts looked like jelly. Well, they are, yeah, it's this undead vibe that we wanted to give them. So yeah, it kind of makes sense, I guess. Okay, where else do I go now? Okay, no, no! Oh, okay, maybe I can win, but that was not my intention. Definitely not my intention. Of course I'm not going to survive this one. Maybe I can still play the last card. Come on. Okay. What does this card do? Alchemic Touch. Target enemy units who are turned... Oh, okay, that's nice. Oh, that's very nice, actually. Uh-oh, not good. Not good. Okay, I think I can still win, but... Come on. Come on, come on, come on. So it's Silent Knights versus Iron Sworn right now. With a slight advantage for the Silent Knights. Very slight. Well, this is intense. Come on. Oh, wow. Why are you not dealing damage? Come on. Okay, only two. Yeah, I'm gonna win. Woo! Lorelai's last name. Oh, that's easy. Okay, level up, level up, level up. Call of Life. Yeah, not a very useful one, unless you have a lot of units. Okay, what do I do now? Armor, fast, accurate. Yeah, I can stock up some units, I guess. That I want to do. Okay. Then, where can I go to? Can enter here. I don't think I'll be able to get over there, but that's okay. And I end my turn. Okay, looking again at the questions. And then I have to go in 4 minutes, so this will probably be the last round. Asking questions. Murnau cards controlling mind probably should also work on gestalts due to lore reasons. He is the strongest vocation in the game. Yes. I mean, I agree for lore, but we have to do everything. Adapt the gameplay at 100% on the lore. Oh boy. That's going to become very... a lot of edge cases that can appear, so sometimes, you know, it's not a bad thing to bend the rules a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay. Play Siege. Yeah, I mean, I'm just pushing, but I would probably win against the bots. It would be a different topic if it was against still Kushni or Hitoshi. But yeah. No, let's stop the stream here. Oh, wait, I got another question. Is one person responsible for writing the lore, or was it a collaborative effort? So, that's a really good question, because the lore started being built before I arrived at Chimera. So, I know a lot of it stemmed from the mind of the creative director for the main game, Alex. But I mean, since then, Laura has also expanded the lore through the new characters, and will continue to do so through the DLCs, because she will be the one leading creatively the next DLCs for Songs of Silence. But yeah, I would say, if I had to take a wild guess, initially it's one person who did, let's say, 60% of the thinking, heavy lifting, etc. But then it was also collaborative efforts with first of all, the artists who would do concept arts for these units, because Alex didn't have the design in mind for all of the units. They also were built through the concept arts, through the artists, etc. So yeah, and then the lore, the story itself, mostly Alex, but yeah, then the visuals and the symbolism, the artists, the Chris Reiner, the art director also. So a collaborative effort, and the more we go over time, the more stones are added, and the more people contribute to it. Okay, then last question. Yeah, I think that was actually the last one. Okay, good. Then let's wrap this up. Thank you everyone for joining the stream. Thank you for supporting the game, for your feedback as always. Again, an update is out today. There's 2 free DLCs on Steam that await you, cosmetic DLCs, also on GOG. They will be there in a week. Yeah, thank you as well to Hitoshi and Kushni for joining and playing as often. It's I mean, Kushni, it's not your first time, and Hitoshi, I think it was maybe your second or third time. Yeah, thanks to them as well. Ugh, it's getting late. See you in a week for a new update. I'm not sure we'll do a dev stream. Let's see. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you enjoyed the update. And happy 1-year anniversary again, Songs of Silence. And yeah, see you soon. Bye-bye.